It's emotional, you know? You make your film, and it's like the first time we shared it with an audience, and like we're all discovering it on the big screen for the first time. It was magical.
It is magical, yes.
Yeah! Thank you, I'll take it.
I saw Vivian do a performance art piece at the Red Cat Theater, downtown Los Angeles, and it was gripping. It was about the LA riots in '92, and she was playing multiple characters, and she enlightened me, she inspired me, she moved me, and I, in that moment, thought to myself, I would love to work with this woman. It was very powerful and interesting and intelligent. And so we started talking about collaboration and what a film could be about that incorporates some of her performance artwork and talks a little about what it is to be an artist in today's world and how we seek connection and try and get by.
When someone really hears you, you know that you have a real dialogue. And so there was an immediate trust when we were making White Rabbit, because we had such a connection and we were speaking the same language. We sort of made a blueprint, and when we were doing that, you know, there were lots of notes going back and forth, and you know, sometimes he doesn't know that like I can be really critical, and we didn't really know each other, you know, because he had just seen me in the performance, and so, you know, I would write emails like, no, you know, this is trivial, no, I'm not interested in this, you know, and he's like, oh my gosh, you know, so like it took a little bit of a, yeah, but I think he gets me now, right?
I get you, bro.
But he's so evolved. I mean, like, you know, there's such mutual respect.
So we talked a lot about that and this kind of intersection between art and commerce, and then just in general, you know, talking a lot about intersectionality and how we can, you know, really highlight a lot of the severe underrepresentation of people of color and these issues that aren't making it out into the mainstream in the ways that they should. I mean, especially Asian American women who are really almost never seen in lead roles.
Yeah, I wanted to say that, you know, there was like a time where it was like all the Asian Americans in Hollywood were getting extremely angry because there was so much whitewashing, blatant, you know, racism in the lack of, you know, representation. And so I think that kind of sparked me to be like, okay, if no one's gonna put me, you know, into these stories, then I'm just gonna have to create that for myself, you know? You know, we all want to make a change. We all want to help, but how are we going to do that if you know, if we can't reach the audience? So I believe that this is like a love story to all the artists who don't have audience.
And Nana plays an artist in the film too, so let's bring her into the mix. Fabulous Nana.
I'm learning.
She plays a photographer in the film, and you know, Vivian's talking about the LA riots and the friction between the Black community and the Asian American community in the '90s, and so I just thought it would be so interesting to have them collide in a contemporary context, have these, you know, an amazing Black woman and a very powerful Asian American woman kind of meet in these kind of contemporary circumstances.
I also think that there was a question that was asked yesterday about what was your calling, right? When was the moment that you said yes as a woman? And I think that for me, making this film and having a sister now, champion, someone I can look up to, Vivian, I think she embodies the example of living your truth, doing your way, you know, making your art in the way that you believe in and not adhering to what you're supposed to be. And I think it's a very critical time for women right now because we're so conditioned to sort of live in this expectations of what a woman is supposed to be. And I think this film completely attempts to break that down.
You know, we've seen a lot of stories about those guys. And yeah, I just think it's time to work together and try and tell other stories.
Right.
That reflects the real world and makeup of our true society.
We have to look at things from a complicated, multi-layered vision, yeah, and not try to. And I think this film does that, and I'm really proud of that.